Oh,
I didn't know you were going to do that.
didn't you? Oh,
No.
that was my snoring. Channel Mama asked us to talk about co-sleeping. What did you do with Tilda?
Tilda, it happened kind of naturally because originally I put her in the Moses basket, hated it, would not go in it, would not sleep in it. So actually for the first at least couple of weeks, maybe 3 or 4 weeks of her being born, we actually slept upright with her on our chest as sort of like little statues, taking it in turns through the night. It was horrendous because she would not go down to sleep. She wouldn't go to sleep on her back. It was horrendous. So
That's
we
weird because she's not like that now, is she? Fussy and difficult. No.
So we bought one of those baby bays to go on the side of the bed.
It's just a cot without a side.
Yeah, I mean, the brand that we had was Baby Bay, and it hooked onto the side of the bed, and it was sat flush with the mattress. Because if you are going to co-sleep, there's things that you've really, really got to consider. I'm a big fan of co-sleeping. I know a lot of people are really anti it. NICE have guidelines for safe co-sleeping.
Yeah. We have a family friend who, as we were growing up, who she wasn't co-sleeping. She was breastfeeding on the sofa, and she was so tired, as we all are when we have babies. And I think this is what the problem is. It's not whether or not you'd wake up if there was a problem. It's just how tired you get, and your baby's in that bed. And
there's a risk of you
for her,
rolling over.
She did. She rolled onto the baby and lost her baby, which it was so awful. And knowing that story before I had children, with Rocco, I was determined, and I managed not to co-sleep with him. I was very, very sure that he should be in his own bed. He went into the Moses basket, and then he transferred into a cot really, really quickly. And it was, my bloody-minded determination that I never, even when I was just so tired, I never snuck him into my bed. But my babies did stop breathing. I had to bring them into the bed. There was no other way. I wouldn't have known if they were going to stop breathing unless they were right next to me. So,
well, by the time we had Ivy, because I really enjoyed co-sleeping with Tilda in the end. I
love it.
Yeah, I made a conscious decision to co-sleep with Ivy because I wouldn't necessarily call myself an attachment parent. I wasn't wearing her on a sling all throughout the day, but that was an element of attachment parenting that felt really special to me, and I did think it was part of our bonding. And we shared a bed until she was pretty much nearly 9 months, actually, by the time we actually put her all the time into her own room.
It makes me giggle because now I spent, so much time trying to get blooming babies out of my bed when they were little, and now I lie there on my own in bed so many nights thinking, "Oh, come on, wake up! I can hear you. I can hear that you're restless tonight. Why don't you come in and have a cuddle?" I love it when they're in bed with me now.
But that's the thing. I mean, even with the baby bay, half the time they didn't even go in the baby bay. They wanted to be right next to me, and I was so careful. I used to wear like a double layer, like long sleeve t-shirt, so that I could have the duvet folded right down the bed. I'd have it pretty much just over the bottom of my legs. Then I'd have one pillow in the bed. All the other pillows were gone. Fred was in the other room.
Isn't this part of the problem? You don't actually sleep brilliantly well.
When I did.
You all sleep differently, don't they? Rocco's such a lovely, peaceful sleeper, and he lies there next to you and just snuggles in, falls asleep, is in the same position in the morning. Whereas Diggory, if he can sleep with his foot like on your head or his bottom, touching.
Now if Ivy comes in she's 13 months now, she will try and sleep with her head on my neck, and it's like, okay, this is not working for me. But back then it was lovely.
Diggory used to sleep with his hand on my face so that I didn't sneak out of the bed.
And this is the thing, it's such a short time that they're that lovely and cute and want to be with you. Before we know it, they're going to be just, Mum, don't know, Mum, you're embarrassing me.
It's each scary their own. As well, though. Did you used to have that thing where you used to wake up? And I used to think the baby had dropped out of the bed. And I'd have even got up, put them in their cot, but I'd been up feeding so many times in the night. And you're lying
I'd be like, oh my God, she's too
have
still.
A drink.
Yeah.
Oh, where's the baby? Where's the baby?
Yeah.
And and then go and find them in their cot in the bedroom next door.
Yeah. And some people will say, oh, once you got used to co-sleeping, you'll never get them into their own bed. That's bollocks, of course you can. I did. But yeah, I would, love to know, did you co-sleep? Are you really anti it? Or yeah, what are your thoughts on it? Because
I love it.
Yeah.
I like going to stay in hotel rooms now if we go away.
Yeah.
Especially if we're at the airport the day before flying.
Yeah.
And certain hotels will let all 5 of us, and not many hotels that can fit 5 of you in a room.
It's quite
but
impressive, yeah.
Shove all the beds together and 4 or 5 of us all in a row, and I just love it. I love having my babies in the same bed as me.
It is lovely. It is nice. It's family. But make sure to check out the playlist on Channel Mum, because we're all talking about whether we co-slept or not, and it's really interesting to see what all the different mums and dads have done, because there's no one right way to parent. Opinions. Yeah, exactly. So leave your comments and we'll see you on the next video from Hey Mummy.
After we've had a little sleep.
Yeah.